firm of company is Black Series Edition LLC with Imperial Gunmetal Crystal Edge Technology Screens. You're probably thinking, gee whiz, man, this is early in the morning. Well, usually this is what happens when the brain goes into overload for us. I had some people asking me, what do you mean by us? Because it's just you. Actually, there isn't us. There's God, me, and the cat. So basically, we're all one team. But anyway, yeah, there's just so much stuff that's flowing through my head right now. God is just talking to me right now, and He's just giving me all these amazing ideas and blessings, ingredients, how what we're going to be doing in 2024. It's going to be big. So I told you before, we're blessed to get we're getting I got a pretty big place to work at. Not here, we're not working here, but at the new place, yeah, I'm ordering professional cannons. I got for spray cannons. I got professionals coming in to coat these screens. It is going to be crazy. We have several different versions of wallpaper coming in. One, we got another. I got another screen just now, just sitting there watching a little TV, and Lewis said, "This is for you." And already we have an ingredients for. I like the name Infinity Black. I kept thinking about that. Like I said, man, our technology has Infinity Black. Why don't we have a screen? A screen would be a beautiful name underneath that. So yeah, we are developing another screen. Our ingredients is already there. Anytime I talk about something on camera, we already had the ingredients. This is basically what we do. Anytime I come and say, hey, we got this design or that design, this is coming up and that's coming up, because it's already been set in stone. God has already given us this blessing already. It's already there for us to be able to get it done. So we have the screen paints, which are going to be under the gain of SUPR, which is a superior ambient light. We have an Imperial gunmetal coming out pretty soon for the Crystal Edge lineup. And then we have the Alpha Cinemax. We have acoustic screens coming out in 2024, front and rear. You see, it's going to be insane. We have the Gamer Glass. Oh man, those I'm getting two of those for myself: Sugar Plum Fairy and the Leviathan. We have the TV projection wallpaper screens. These are rare. So we have rare, and then we have something called an ultra rare, which is a really crazy screen. We're developing this. It's already in my head. Ingredients has already been planted in, and we are ready to go to get this up and going. We got tons of paperwork we're processing to get all this ready, because we know that once we start testing against higher advanced screens, they're going to basically start looking around and see where they can find fault lines in us. This is the reason why we are brutal with our testing, because it's not just dealing with the naysayers, it's big corporations that we go against. In 2024, we are going to be hitting a lot of major corporations, and we're going to be ruffling a lot of feathers in the industry, and they're going to see if they can find any form of cracks or anything in the armor. I'm explaining to you right now. My faith is with God. You will not find any cracks in my armor. Everything we do under His law and His law only. So, with God with us, we are definitely unstoppable. There's nothing we can't do. If you watch your slideshows, that's a smidgen of technology that we have developed down through time that no other screen right now has not been able to match. And to prove this, I got to come up out of this shell, which I love this. I love this place, don't get me wrong. But I got to go into the mainstream to show exactly what we are designed to do. Right now, the research I've been doing on contacting these big companies and just talking to them, asking them like rare questions, like, you ever heard of a so and so and so? And they'll go, I've never even heard of that. I don't even think that even exists. Good. We want them to be on that plateau that they don't know that technology exists. So when that technology pops, they're like, how long has this been? It's been around for quite some time, almost around 8 years. We can go back and show our archives where we've been researching this technology. Oh, I cannot wait. So we got a list of stuff that's coming in. On top of that, for the consumer, this is going to be fantastic for you, because at the end of the day, again, spending no $5,000 for the screen, overpriced, expensive projectors, and now since I found out about the Infinity Contrast, which I don't know why I didn't think of that before, the Infinity Contrast, which is labeled with TVs and not projection screens, and I had somebody tell me, so, well, why isn't it labeled a projection screen? Because you need an expensive insane contrast projector, and you still won't even come close to an Infinity Black screen. It's virtually impossible. You can't do it. Even if you spend thousands and thousands of dollars, you just can't do it, because the projector has capability, and unfortunately the screen won't give it to you, so you can't see it. So With that being said, with our technology having that infinity black, we have the ability to take any form of projector, even if it's a 3,000 to 1, 100 to 1, really to make a difference, and give that projection setup an image as it's way over the 2 million mark. The P2, 2 million? No, we could turn that thing off. It wouldn't even phase our screen if we turned it off. We don't need it. We don't need any form of contrast level from any form of kind of projector or any form of enhancement. It's not required for our technology. That's why we can use old 720p projectors. The benefits of black technology, the reason why you have contrast on your projector is for detail. It's for depth, to add more higher resolution. All that comes with black. On top of that, it's basically, if you want true color, like the guy said in OLED in the black, you find true color. He's not joking about that. That is a true thing. So this is why when we do color pattern tests, this is why the color pattern tests on other screens come up washed out when our technology produces these real bright colors. That's why. So, with that being said, when you think about it, whatever you spend on a projector right now on a gray and white screen, I don't care how much money you spend for contrast, you can't achieve the infinity contrast. You can't pick it up at all. You literally have to be jet black. And that's the reason why they only pertain that to a TV only. They don't pertain it to a screen. But soon, they will pertain it to a screen. They will sit there and say, oh yeah, the infinity blacks, yeah, they pop up on these screens called, yeah, our technology, and they pop up on the OLEDs. Because right now, the OLED is the only one that has that record right now. And with the technology we're designing in 2024, we can take an OLED with no problem. The technology I just posted just a few minutes ago, that could definitely take an OLED with no problem. The Phantoms could take on TVs with no problem whatsoever. You watch that demonstration, that screen changed from white levels, contrast, color, never missed a beat in a fully lit environment. So what we have now that we're working on is way beyond Phantom technology. This is why when I sit there and I talk to people and I say, look, see that TV demonstration? That's old technology. We don't touch that with a 10-foot pole. We consider that to be old. Compared to you got screens right now that are struggling just to maintain in fully lit environments. So let me get out of my image here. And why am I? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is when I came when I loaded up. Put my other person on. Over here. Sorry that my mind just went off for a minute. I'm in two different worlds right now. I'm here in tiny home and I'm actually in the projection screen world. I'm literally looking at a section in here that I can actually convert to a small bathroom section. I'm really looking at thinking about doing this. But anyway, I gotta get occupied over here because right now we have a section on the page, on the showcase page, that I'm actually going to start building and begin the process of this new black screen. Now, the thing about technology, when you're developing black screens, the only thing you can do is just become blacker and darker. Darkest technology I've ever seen in my entire life is called, oh man, what's the name of that technology? Oh man, I can't think of it. I gotta look it up. It's one of the blackest surfaces ever developed. Venta Black, that's what it's called, Venta Black. Venta Black is one of the blackest screens, blackest products ever designed. We're going to be doing this ultra black screen. It's coming out in 2024. It'll probably be around late 24 because there's a ton of research that has to go into the screen because we have to figure out what is the blackest product, or do we have to design one ourselves, or how it has to be done. I know exactly the path we have to go. I know the ingredients that are needed, but still tests will be required to make sure we have this thing. And so before I want to screen it, when you walk by, people think you have a vortex, a black hole in your wall. Now mind you, we're only going to make 5 of these per month. It's an ultra rare screen. This is part of our rare collection. As for the other products that are going to be part of rare collections, no. But they are going to have a limited amount attached to them. As I told you before, I don't want to do a lot. I don't want to mass produce. I don't want any of that at all, period. Now, for those individuals who like to copy my work at the end of the day, good luck keeping up with us because, man, this is just the beginning of what we're setting up for 2024. So your page is going to be littered littered with basically copycat prints of our stuff because, again, we got a lot of stuff coming out. I think they thought we had one screen coming out. Oh no 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 no. If you claim to have an Alpha Cinemax, that product has projector mapping applications, which means it works on projector mapping. You're going to have to match that screen for screen. And one of the sample sheets that sits behind me right now, that's going to be doing a side by side versus that technology, which I'm curious to see, but right now I'm too busy to find out. All right, let me go back over to my site where I've been working at, just getting this done. This is why I got to be up early in the morning because by the time I finish off, it's gonna be about 6 o'clock, and that's my time to get up. Let's see, we're in the Black Series site right now, and I still got to go to the Crystal Age site, and I had to start doing the upgrades for the Imperial gunmetal. We got, we're gonna have only 2 shopping carts on there, so I'm trying to minimize everything. The 2 shopping carts on there. We are just going to have the Imperial gunmetal at no gallons. We're getting rid of the gallons at 40 ounces to 20 ounces. On here, we're going to be dropping the price on the because we have to take 4 ounces off. You're still going to be able to paint your screen size of 100 inch to 120 inch. We've done this already before. We did a paint down. I'll do another one for you if you need it. But anyway, we're only going to have 2 on here, which is going to be 40 and 20 inches. That's it. As for the 2024 technology, the only ones that will be available on this site, because we already built the site on here, will be the gamer glass screens. The rest of it we have another website building for those products. So the ad tech, the wallpaper projection screens, even the rare ones, the blackout cloth, all that is going to be on a completely different website. But these are the only 2 because we literally built these entire worlds, and I do not feel like doing that again. It's a lot of work. All right, I need to come down here because we have a section next to this. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. I thought about something. No, we're gonna have to convert this page because that Infinity Black technology can't be on it. Can't be on this one. It's got to be on the other website. I gotta start building the other website. This right here is the Alpha Cinemax. This is the paint. The thing has another page attached to it. There was supposed to be, on this page, there was supposed to be an Alpha 1. An Alpha 1 was supposed to be a really rare screen. But we got occupied with other things. We didn't get around to designing it. And now we have the Alpha Cinemax, which is a screen paint. This was supposed to be the Omega. The Omega won't be coming out until 2025. That's why I tell people, when you copy our stuff, we have meanings. When we design this stuff, there's meanings behind everything that we design. There's a plan behind everything we design. What God has ready for us to go to our next stage, what we're going to be doing next, what we have planned for the future. And we have people that will copy our stuff and go, oh, you don't even understand what that even means at the end of the day. Let alone you spelled it incorrect. It's a reason why it was named an Alpha, because it's the beginning and the Omega will become the end. That will be the last technology we ever develop, ever. I'm retiring. I'm done. So that's what the Omega is. That's why we're pushing so much technology for the beginning, because we want a circulation of high-end technology before I decide that I want to get ready to go do something else. Let me see. Because right now, like I said, this whole tiny home craze, I like this. All right, so what we'll do is, this is supposed to be that one. We're going to actually convert this one into an all black page so we can get ready to do some demonstrations. We're going to extend the page. This one will be waiting for in 2025.
their pockets for sausages?
They don't bring it home, but they usually like hide it somewhere in the refrigerator and take the sausage.
It's almost irresistible. The steaming room smells delicious, so I get it. All right, thank you so much for your time. Illuminating experience, so cool.
After winning the golden ticket to the sausage factory dreamland, I'm ready to get out into the real world and witness how everyday folks are using these products in their own street food creations. So, Jim, brought us here.
Sin Chow Ji. So right now we're at your mobile food cart. You weren't here a moment ago, and now you are.
Miss Pope has been a mobile vendor for 9 years. She starts every day early in the morning and drives around the streets of Hanoi until she sells out.
Here you have classic Hanoian food. We got sticky rice. Inside it's stuffed with mung bean, pork fat,
Pork belly.
pork belly, and on the side, beet. That's how you say sausage in Vietnamese. So, ma'am, what is it that you love so much about beet sausages?
In there for the time being. Let's see.
Well, I can't wait to try it out. Thank you so much.
Yeah, this new screen we got coming up well, not anytime soon, but this new screen is going to be super ultra black. Everything about it, the casing, everything is just going to be all black. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to start working on it. We'll show some glimpse of it. And of course, we're going to be using a 720p projector. Anytime I show off technology, I don't like to go with the advanced high-end projector, because then people get an idea like which one's coming from what. Is this coming from the projector, or is this coming from the actual screen? I'd say for any form of expensive projectors that are used in demonstrations, any kind of projector they first start using, or they're constantly using all the time, you got to use that projector in order to achieve that same level. That's why we don't use them.
Either way, let's go back to Ho Chi Minh City and see sausage culture there.
Let's see. Video. Let's change this over. 3D black. What did you just say to 3D black? I'm just copy and paste that. I'm just putting everything on too. Oh yeah, that'd make my job so much easier.
Start with the sunny side up better. Oh, sorry. I need the sunny side up better. She whips another egg with chili sauce. Next, onions, canned mackerel, scissored sausage, and my favorite, her insanely crispy sausage. Toss out some processed Latin cow cheese and a lethal dose of soy sauce. Time to eat.
We teleported all the way to Saigon, where they have another wonderful use of sausage. Here, we got the bun. She's toasted this, cut it up. I'm gonna put cheese on this one. One was egg yolk. Oh, that's nice. And then some sausage.
Oh, chicken paste. Duh.
This is exactly my kind of food.
What do you like about it?
Everything is very balanced. I don't like bacon, but I like this kind of fried sausage.
How do you not like bacon? Did you have a pig as a pet when you grew up?
No, my pet was a fish.
Okay.
Now, one of the other stages too that I'm actually going to be working on next is a showroom. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a showroom. That's definitely going to happen. Because I want to be the market online and offline. Definitely want to do that. We'll reach more people actually offline. But I'm still going to be online because, again, I do all my business online. But I'm definitely going to have a showroom where we can display this technology so people can walk in and see it. The same reaction I got when I was on site, and people were walking around, they were seeing that screen, and they loved what they saw. I want the same reaction. Get myself a showroom. We'll have like half and half splatter screens, stuff like that in there. Show people what they're really missing when they're dealing with gray and white screens. So no, we're not going to be just pertaining to online. No, we're going to be offline too. I got a showroom I'm looking at. So when I want people, when they walk into my showroom, I want it so they look at the floor actually produces images like we do with that floor. They can walk in and see an entire ceiling come to life. They can see giant, massive screens outside. Everything and anything a screen is not supposed to do, that environment will be able to complete with no problem whatsoever. And that's the why we're putting it together. What's this right here? This is the section right here? Does this move? Let me see. Oh, this does move. Okay, we can just take this whole thing out. That's what I want to do. No dark environments. No, no, no.
So how do they do it? Let's find out.
All right, this moves too. Okay, good.
One of my favorite places, an Asian convenience store. So there's something special about convenience stores in Asia. They're always packed with super unique, original, sometimes unbelievable, unfathomable products like ice cream. You'll find ice cream flavored like corn. Does that seem okay to you? Oh,
No, ice cream flavored corn? Ugh. Sounds disgusting.
broccoli?
Yeah, to change his mind, he said broccoli. Like, no, no, no. Don't even say it. People hate broccoli. Broccoli's not that bad. Broccoli's not that bad. If you have a lot of cheese on it, it's not that bad. I love broccoli. All right, we're going to change this background strip. If I do put in a small bathroom right there, I'm definitely going to have to, well, we got to move tacos area, and that will change the whatchamacallit.
All the fresh items brought very recently. We've got sandwiches, noodly items. Sushi also? There's sushi. Yeah. And even kimbap. Originally known as pudding. You ever wonder how this stuff got here?
I mean, any distributed from different factories around.
They gotta make a lot of sandwiches in one day, right? The only way to discover where all this delicious food really came from.
That's what you really awesome.
Well, I have a surprise for you. Today we're taking a field trip to the factory.
Man, my mind's ticking now. It's kicking. I'm doing both at the same time. I'm literally doing the tiny home and I'm doing the freaking projection screen at the same time. I knew that was going to kick in sooner or later. I'm just sitting there thinking about this bathroom I can put in here now. I can actually build me a section for a bathroom. I literally have a room. The guy was showing me, like, you know, you put a bathroom right there, right? Because I show my garage off on form sites. And I have people come in and say, you know, give me ideas. And the guy was like, you can put a bathroom like right there. That means I wouldn't get the giant 235.1 screen, but do I really need a screen of that caliber, that big? So basically, I'm gonna just figure, I don't want to go anywhere near under 130 inches. I really don't want that at 235.1. But I can put a bathroom right there. Literally, he was not joking. I actually literally was seeing it. I could do that with no problem. See, since the floor in here is already slightly slanted, to be able to run the pipes where I need them to go wouldn't be a problem. The toilet's gonna be compost, number one, because I'm doing a project for the back for flowers. For me and Taco, learning how to design new fertilizer. But as for the water, pushing the water where I need to drain out from the side, it's easy to do because the floor technically is on a slant. When we build the other floor, it's going to be straight. So this floor, any pipe I lay against it's going to automatically slant. That would lead literally right out to the side over here. I can actually put the piping system in for that. I can put a portable bathtub in there. He is not joking about that too. That's pretty cool. I didn't think about that. Literally right there, I can put it right there. Definitely can do that.
This factory's production line includes every step of the food making process: cooking, mixing, assembling.
I don't gotta think about that. That's in my head now. I got two things function at the same time. Looking at that and building that, and thinking about what we're doing on here and building that, because I can still do the projector mapping in this section right here. My projector would be right there over the top. I need ultra short though to do it because I gotta be laying flat against the wall because I can't have, I don't be walking in front of a projector and getting, we're not doing that blinding. No, I'm not doing that. No, we're gonna do all ultra short those in here. They have to be in here because we need to be sitting right against the wall. But anyway, yeah, that would definitely work. And I would go with the NEC again. It's a cheaper projector. What's amazing on the technology, and it has a position shift in there, which allows me to shift the screen down to where I want it, which comes in really handy, especially when you're doing mapping. Yeah, I thought about that. That'd be freaking cool right there. I could put it right there. Literally, I have enough room to put it right in there. So I posted my place on a couple of sites, and this guy came and was like, "Let's put a bathroom like right there." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, you literally have enough room to do it." So I'm gonna put a bathroom over there. So what I'm gonna have to do is build me a structure. Since I'm doing the drywall in here anyway, I might as well build me a structure that comes out from the wall and then basically go from there. So he's giving me the blueprints on how to put it all together. It's really not that hard.
That's long been a part of Vietnamese traditional cuisine. Then these ingredients all head to the next
All right, let me see. Oh, that'd be cool. I'm designing my own bathroom.
This is where everything
Man,
the assembly and packaging.
that's what I'm talking about.
Next, these rice vessels are filled with grilled chicken. She precisely portions out the food by hand. Not too
All right,
much,
let me see.
not too little. Just the right amount. Next step.
Well, this project is turning into something else, ain't it?
Right here we have the illuminating machine. Every hour it's pumping out 3,000 of these suckers. What's remarkable is the level of detail and thought that goes into everything they do here. Because the standards they're operating at are well above any that they're obligated to by any governing body. For example, here they have a mini X-ray. Even if they find a single eyelash inside, the machine is going to stop and they're going to throw it out.
This is the typical onigiri shape. But this food can take many
This is
forms.
movable.
All you need is a specifically engineered machine created by Japanese food scientists. Easy, right? Next, this naked rice vessel heads through the packaging machine where it's wrapped with seaweed and sealed in plastic to keep it fresh. There's something magical happening here. It's not easy to see at first, but we will reveal it starting now.
Oh, wait. We won't understand. What are we doing? We copy and paste all this. I have to do this over and over again on the keyboard. Don't even bother with it. Here we go.
This layer, the seaweed to get the rice out. Because if the seaweed was actually touching the rice, it would get soft. You want crunchy seaweed. And layer 3 comes out. Here, as you can see, there's a big rice triangle, but now we have fresh, crunchy seaweed. Should we give it a bite? Let's go.
Yeah, so I basically came to the conclusion. I'm not bringing this product down here at all. Period. It's like, how can I say what's the equivalent? It's like painting in an all-white suit. Painting a black skin with an all-white suit. Eventually, you're going to get it on you, and eventually it's going to be messy, and it's going to leave a stain. That's what it is. We're dealing with his products. We already know what his products are. We did the whole research thing. Nobody can say them out that I slandered this guy in any way whatsoever. I went in and did the detailed research. I went to websites. I went to YouTube channels. I found out things at the end of the day that I didn't want to find out. I found this product was even existed. There's no demonstrations, no videos, no tests. There's nothing underneath of it. And then worse upon worse, he's ripping off old videos from 1 to 5 years back and sticking it on the items and saying, "Hey, look, this has been around. There's videos of it proving it," and it's a fiasco in there. He's I don't mind him taking our stuff because, as I said before, the reason why I don't mind is because you got to back up everything you have in the description. If you can't, it's a not described complaint that will be filed against you. So you can't just throw stuff in there. And I'm pretty sure people with all common sense can see that what he's doing is basically showing that he really doesn't care about his product, nor does he care about his customers in order to treat his website that badly. So people are not touching it at all, period. This is why when we go in and do a search, we can't find any previous videos. We got previous videos of our products on site and customers and stuff like that. We can't find any previous videos on this stuff because no one's buying it. That's why. But yeah, that right there, copying somebody's stuff, that'll get you in a lot of trouble, number one, because again, you have to back up everything you just wrote. And if you can't, and they can, you got a problem on your hands because you're going to be hitting those PayPal complaints. That's not as described. Now, if that person he or she decides to take you to court, you're literally going to pay for a lawyer to walk into a courtroom to try to back up something that you know you can't back up because you stole the information from somebody else. That's going to be hard to do. Also, on the other hand, we made it, we designed it, we know exactly, we tested it, so I got no problem going into a courtroom. No problem at all. I'll back it up. So at that point, after everything we had done to shed light on this individual, and both of them at that, well, the other one, I'm still going to buy his. I'm definitely buying his. Because I'm so curious about why a black screen can't register on an ultra short throw. There literally shouldn't be any problem. But I'm going to buy that product. I got to see this for myself. But anyway, the other one, no, we're not touching his because, again, We get it. He's going to cancel the order or do something really stupid. We already got 2 counts of post office mail fraud that were filed against him. It's just, yeah, we already know he's just self-destructing. He doesn't care at the end of the day. You know, I mean, just leave him be and let him slowly self-destruct and let the people we hired to take care of it. And law enforcement officers and, you know, for the post office mail fraud investigation unit, let them all take care of that from the door. He's also got that problem with that LLC that he didn't go in and basically file that paperwork for. So, yeah. We're not buying this stuff. $50, even though I know I'm going to get my money back, to bring a product down here and waste my time that I know it's not going to work. We've done it already. You can never say to us, hey, you never bought my product. Yeah, I bought your product. I bought a lot of your product. And none of it worked. We had to send back... We had to file, we won all our PayPal claims against him. He's never won one, so that tells you how bad he is. Then the day even PayPal won't even decide favor with him. So yeah, it's not worth our time. I got to concentrate on bigger and better things. Got other work to do. I know he's going to probably rant and go, you think my... Dude, your product's not worth it because you can't even back it yourself. I literally purchased products from you. And you couldn't fulfill an order. So all you had to do is fulfill orders. Because you know what we're going to do to it when we get it down here. We're going to test it. So if you're worried about our test, that shows you at the end of the day you haven't done yours. Any one of these companies want to take my stuff and test it, go ahead and knock yourself out. Go ahead. Because I know the outcome. I know what's going to happen to your screen. I tested a lot of y'all certified screens. I know the outcome of it all. Go ahead. Because I know for a fact that the ambient light controlled environment that you have to be in, we don't have to be in that environment. We got technology that can literally filter sunlight. So we're good. You can't survive in our environments. But you're more than welcome. Go buy it. Do a demonstration off it, see what the outcome will be. I got no problem with it. Ah, Charlie. Charlie's up with what? Charlie runs all night. I had people like, how can you stand the train? I live next to an airport at the other house. I was the airplane. You have to record it, them suckers would fly right over the house. It don't bother me. Stuff like that really don't bother me. Trains don't bother me because, again, I love trains. I do. You know, I'm going to get me a Lino train sitting here. I wanted to get a Lino train so for the other place, but again, we're on an air. I'm glad I didn't. Oh, I'm so glad I did not buy that sofa. That sofa was huge. It was a huge wraparound cloud sofa I was going to go out and buy. Excuse me, if I had went out and bought that sofa, do you know the headache of moving that thing into a storage unit? Because I wouldn't need it here because it would just be too massive. Yeah, that would have been a headache. That definitely would have been a headache. I'm glad I didn't buy that thing. I'm glad I didn't buy any furniture for that place because, like I said, moving out of there was so easy. I didn't even have to get a U-Haul truck. My buddy brought around his van, and that's it. Load everything in there, and out.
Basically, I was told that they're going to make something unique just for us. They created a dish for the first time, and it's going to be...
I didn't buy, and the trolls were sitting there getting all mad. Like, you don't have any furniture, you didn't buy any furniture, but you need furniture. Let me tell you something. What God tells me at the end of the day, He don't tell you. There's a reason for everything that God tells me at the end of the day. I try not to cross those lines and try to prove myself to other people, which I got to learn in some ways to try to control myself on that level. I guess I'm at that plateau right now. I feel I'm at that plateau right now where I don't really care. I've been like that for a while, but with the trolls sometimes, it does shift sometimes. But if I had listened to the trolls and went out and bought all this furniture for this place, in an environment I can't stand, I couldn't spend any time in the front room because that's where the kids were running at the most. I had to be in the back area. Yeah, for what? And then on top of that, end up, Lord, having me move 8 months when I was in there and moved to this place right here with all that furniture. Yeah, that'd have been real stupid. So that's why if I do something, I do it because I'm listening to what God is telling me to do. There's a reason for all things. I don't question it. I don't try to figure out why. I just go with it. And I'm glad I did because I didn't have to, only thing I had to move is all my stuff into a storage unit, which is my collectibles and stuff. That's all that's sitting in there. The rest of the stuff, I'm glad I didn't buy that stuff. At the end of the day, I was gonna buy a giant fish tank to put in there because I didn't think the noise was that bad when I first walked in there. I'm thinking, okay, I'm hearing some noise. We could drown that out easy with some music, with no problem. But they stomped so much, they literally cracked the ceiling in multiple places. So it was very noisy. And in order to deal with them, I had to put a system in every single room. Of course, it drove them nuts because they heard my music 24/7. I never turned it off. Even when I walked out the door, I kept it on. Never turned it off. For 8 months since I've been, I never turned it off.
Japan Best Foods isn't trying to compete with Saigon's bustling street food scene. They're creating a different, new experience altogether.
But nobody wants to live that way. Even I don't want to live that way because I didn't want to hear my music that loud all the time, every day. Never got any rest when I was in there. Constantly tired when I was in there. Now, no noise. Just a beautiful train passing by. I love that sound. It's the first thing I heard when I came here and got the place. When I first came here and I looked and he pulled up the garage and I said, wow, this is so workable. Easy to do. This is going to be easy. And so workable. It's all there. And God was giving me the blueprints on how to put it all together. And then when I turned over and I saw, when I first walked down the driveway, walked down the side of the road, very quiet, neighbors were quiet, people were nice and all. It's okay, that's cool. I'm not that far from the city because I can literally see the city if I come out my side of the walk. I'm at the end of the block. At the end of the block from the garage and walk up, I can literally see the entire skyline right there. So that's fantastic. I'm right next to the city. Post office is right over there. I'm like a hop and a skip from every place. So I'm even closer to the city than I was when I was living on the other end. And then the fact that just seeing the park. When I walked down and I saw that park, because I'm thinking, I know there's a park out there. I thought maybe it was a couple garages out there, because usually you're at the back of somebody else's garage. That's what I thought it was. And I got there and I saw this beautiful park, but I didn't get a chance to walk to the park yet. When the owner came up, he was talking about how nice the park was. I was like, yeah, because when I came down here, I went to the Shepherd, I think it's what's it called, a rehabilitation for you break your legs and stuff like that, or you have some problems. That's what it is over there. Good Shepherd, yeah. I walked over there and I sat down. I figured I would just come here and just relax if I need to unwind or just think about things. When I was talking to him, he said, nah, man, because this guy's in jiu-jitsu. He basically studies Zen and meditation and all that stuff. He's a real cool guy. Yeah, wake him up, see what happens. Again. And I will give him your address, so you know that. He will get your address. But anyway, and he already knows about you anyway. He's seen your videos and stuff. He don't like you. But anyway, so we go down and he shows me around. He says, no, man, you don't have to go all the way up there for freaking meditation. You can go down here and meditate. I was like, go down. He's like, yeah, walk with me. So I'm walking with me. Now mind, this guy is so cool. He trusts me 100%. He's walking me into a park area. And also, too, he studied jiu-jitsu. I studied taekwondo. So we're walking down there and we're talking about the different forms of fighting styles and talking, having a good time. Talking about his family, talking about my family, not my family, but Taco and stuff like that. He is one of the coolest persons I've ever met. We ended up becoming good friends. So as we're down there, he's showing me all these places where he was going to meditate. I was like, wow, this is freaking crazy. There is today, we got some time. I'm going to walk down there and show you what it looks like. But there is a beautiful brook down there. There is a beautiful park right on the other end. It's gorgeous. A little bridge you cross across. That is going to be perfect for doing some outside demonstrations on some of the weatherproof technology we're developing. That's what I'm going to be working on next. That's why I said I found this ultimate area to do recordings at. We just got to get an EcoFlow system down there so I can charge everything up and play it through there. But it's amazing. And I haven't had a chance to walk through the whole park. The park is massive. I heard there's people camp out there. Everything. There's campsites out there and everything. It's huge. So I'm like, wow. And then as we come back and we're talking a little more, we're working on the garage. She's basically power washing the floor and everything for me. And I look over and I see these beautiful deers come out of the brush. I'm like, wait a minute, you got deers coming out of the brush like that? Yeah, they're all domestic. they'll come pretty close. Like they won't cross the street, but they come pretty close. So I was like, man, when I was talking to him, the sunlight had hit the trees. It was absolutely beautiful. I said, this is what I want. So I can walk out my door and just see beauty. That's what I want. Instead of walking out the door and just seeing people I don't want to see at the end of the day. Whew. Yeah. So that's when I sat there. I was already set in stone already. It was set in stone the minute that I sat there in that park and that money had transferred to my account. And God has done that multiple times when it was time for me to leave from someplace. Large amounts of money would transfer to my account. And I would sit there and he would give me I said, what do you want to do? You want to stay here or you want to go? It's up to you. And I was like, I'm leaving. I'm definitely leaving. When I came down here and I met the guy and everything, I mean, we haven't got to talking and all, we're having a good time and all. He's got his kicking bag up there too. He's not gonna use his kicking bag if I need it. But anyway, got to know him and everything, what kind of person he was. And, he didn't have to let me come in here and do this at all, period. He really didn't have to. But he did. Real nice person. Yes, he did. And we were talking a little bit and he says, yeah, I hear you're talking about this place you're living in. I know you really hate this place. And I said, yeah, I really do hate this place a lot. Because I was going to use this place just basically for work, just to get away from the place I'm at. And he was like, it basically has the ability to be converted to a livable quarters. And I was like, yeah, I was looking at the structure and everything. This place is really easy to convert. So why don't you just basically convert it? You know what I mean? It'd be nice because, you convert it, hook it up, and, it can help me out because me and my girl want to do a little nail salon in here. I said, okay, no problem. So that's where the whole thing got started with me and him. But as I'm so grateful and gratitude, and also with my Lord blessing me to be in a situation and to be away from that place, everything just got so much better because I knew I had this place to go to, that I never had to come back to the apartment ever again. Kind of happiness just filled my body, and thanking my Lord that I didn't have to go back there ever again. I don't have to hear these people. I don't have to hear the thumping of the kids and the carrying on and the fights and the damaged environment that they don't fix correctly. When you do handiwork and you watch somebody do a crappy job, you're like, gee whiz, like really? That's the best you can do? I mean, really crappy craftsmanship. You've seen the pictures I showed you. Oh, it's just, and then you come here and you have control of your own environment. I love it. Just love it so much. It's just such a wonderful blessing. I was so happy about it. He was telling me how he hasn't had time to come out and cut the grass and the snow and do some work. And I was like, I'll take care of it. I got no problem with that because it's something for me to learn. Snow removing, all that's easy. But I'm talking about stuff like trimming the grass and maintenance and all this stuff. I learned that from the other house. But this is stuff I get to experiment with. He had a big backyard back there. I'm going to grow the heck out of that. Or like I did the other place. I had grass growing every place back there. We did the same thing over there. A lot of birds in the neighborhood. So put a couple of bird feeders and stuff like that. We got a few squirrels that pass by. And that's good because I can get them basically defecating in the backyard. And that's what causes the grass to grow. That's how I did it in the last house. Fed birds for like about a year and everything grew. But yeah, so yeah, I do a little maintenance work around here. It not have anything to do with my rent. My rent's like $600 a month. That's nothing. I usually pay that out of my Robinhood account. I just do it because he's a real nice person and he didn't have to do that to begin with. So gratitude for gratitude. You know what I mean? So I paint anyway, and he wants the inside painted, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm bringing no cameras inside that building at all, period. Because we have creepy people. That's why. Let's get rid of this right here. I'll change the background for that. So God worked everything out. Everything out. Everything out. It's horrible when you pay money for something that you hate. That's when it's horrible. Working for something that you hate. And then with these garages, whew, man, they're fantastic because it's commercial. It's commercial. Residential, it's residential and commercial. So the other place I've already obtained, that's going to be setting it up for work environments. That's going to be basically pretty easy to get all set up in there. So I can get my screens coated and stuff like that. And it's a good thing I applied for an EIN number, which I have. So basically, when I hire people, I can report those wages to Uncle Sam. Let me get this right here. Oh, she's already sitting here, isn't it? Did we do this one already? Or we have notes already. So we're just converting this page until we can figure out what we want to do with it. All right, that one changed. There we go. What's the deal with this page? All right, we need to change this one. All right. Now I watch some videos on tiny homes and stuff like that, but since I got the experience of being in a small area, oh man, I just can't stop thinking about it. I cannot stop thinking about it. I freaking love it. That's why we had people that were trying to shame me, make me feel bad for the decision. No, you can't do that at all, period. That's the devil himself trying to shame you. We don't listen to the devil. We got things to do. Don't you realize that people will cry and whine for every little thing, no matter what? We could be selling millions of screens all over the world. They'll cry about that. We can have technology that basically does things that no other technology does, something crazy. They'll cry about that. I can buy me, and I never will buy a Lamborghini or a Bugatti. It's not my thing. It's not my type of vehicle at all, period. They'll cry about that. I can move into a mansion. They'll cry about that. Literally, you watched it happen. I went from one house, they cried about that. I moved into another house, which was much bigger than that, they cried about that. Moved to the other house, had the condensed lighting, gourmet kitchen, beautiful bathroom, full-size basement to work in, they cried about that. Moved to another place that had the huge backyard and the deck and everything else, a massive house we're living in, they cried about that. Any technology we developed, they cry about that. They cry about everything. Cry about every little thing. I'm in here right now. I bet you he's texting me right now, sending me some weird messages, that creepo. I'm up 8 something in the morning, working, getting the website ready, getting everything done, getting everything for the next stage we have to do. And he's in there crying in my account like at 8:40 something a.m. in the morning. Like, do you have a life? That's sad. But they cry about everything. So, as long as we out them for what they are, we move on. We got things we have to do. I'm not buying that product and bringing it down here. What would I be proving at the end of the day that he can't prove already? He can't prove the product. It's going to take me to buy the product to prove it. You know. And if he sits there and says, "Oh, he didn't want to buy my product because he knows it worked," we did this one already. Like literally, do you have some form of short-term memory loss? I can literally go on my archives. I can pull up unboxings on your product that didn't work. I can pull up canceled orders where you couldn't ship out products. I can pick up mail fraud, all kinds of stuff where you just couldn't complete stuff in the day. You got an expired LLC, which means your company is not legit. And on top of that, you lied on your application by saying your business has been around 5 months. It's a house of craziness. I would rather buy something off Wishlist, which I've never bought anything off Wishlist. I'm looking into that real quick. I'm just curious. Everybody talks about the Wishlist. Oh, wait, we don't just put that in there. So, no, I'm not going to waste any more time on that. I'm not wasting any more time. The other fellow, I have never had his product. We tried to buy it. We did get cancellation. It's about $700 worth of cancellations. So, we know automatically from the door, if I order it, he's definitely going to cancel. He's definitely going to cancel. That's definitely going to happen. No doubt about it, he's going to cancel. He's not going to play any games. He's going to cancel that order, put that money right back into my account. So what we're going to do is I just have somebody else get it for me. That's what I have to do. Just get somebody else to get it for me. And then we can get it down here. We can figure out exactly why this black screen is not producing on an ultra short throw projector, which is literally sitting on top of the screen, and put that comparison to black paint. Black paint will pick up on an ultra short throw. When we put it next to our technology, it doesn't pick up so well because it's a comparison screen. It's hidden, and on top of that, it can pull the white levels or colors. We did all those tests already. All right, we got this right here. Later on, I can come back in and put something in there. Did I put anything in there for? I got the space right here. Is this for this right here? All right, so we have this huge area right here. I think I am going to put something here for projector mapping applications. We'll put something real quick right here so I can work on this area right here. Then we'll have this because this is one thing we do need. So let's step and change the background. I got something really cool to put in there. I want to put in 3D. Oh, they got some new stuff in here too. They got some new stuff in here.
So basically, all of the feelings you're trying to say weird to the boss, it's just a little different.
Now we're going to have to amp the page up because this technology we got right here is going to be a beast. We got to amp the page up. We need a section there for gaming. We need a section there for 3D mapping applications, outside demonstrations, ultra short throw, low lumen projectors, and side by side versus high end screens. So that page is going to be amped up. We're just right now just finishing the basics of it all before we go in there and start adding videos. We're locking videos, pictures, all that stuff we put in there, slideshows, everything. That's it right there. Now I am going to do some testing on the wall. We have Dedicated Black. Dedicated Black has 3D mapping applications in it. Woo, sorry, man. Man. I'll tell you one thing. When they made that comment about, oh, you don't have a garage, you don't have a bathroom and kitchen in there, you learned something new that day, didn't you? Oh, you learned something new. Yeah. Welcome to the future. Not to my customers. I'm talking about the naysayers that came and made that comment. You learned something real new today, how you can actually wire all that in. You don't need a plumber, no electrician, none of that stuff. How you can do that. I don't know how people think that narrow-minded. I really don't. That hot water heater system, I'm still blown away. They actually made this thing. Do you have any idea how easy that makes at the end of the day for RVs, for camping, anything, anywhere you're going to be at? Electricity is not a problem because now you got these freaking solar power units, power stations. I just saw a new one that popped up. That thing looked pretty cool. I might invest into the Kickstarter because I invested in the Kickstarter for EcoFlow. But anyway, it's just amazing how you can run an entire house on these little units. And back in the day, you were getting freaking shipping containers full of dry cell batteries and converters and all that stuff. Look at them videos. That stuff was freaking tedious. It's I don't know what to do. And now it's the 3 giant batteries or 2 batteries or 1 battery. And all you got to do is just wire in. Because one thing people worry about when they're wiring electrical outlets and all that stuff, because it's going to be conducted through real raw energy and you can kill yourself in the process. Where this one, you can wire all this stuff in. It's really not hard to wire stuff in. Your negative and positive and a grounding wire. We have seen some stuff do with the condensed lighting. So much easier was when I was coming up. So you can wire all this stuff in, run everything through, and hook it up through an EcoFlow system, which comes with a breaker box. Attach it to your breaker box. You have an adapter that connects to that, and then you got power running through the entire unit. And I've watched all the video demonstrations which you can power it. That one guy had 2 of them. He had 2 of them in his luxury cabin. He was running the Whirlpool washer and dryers, the full-size range, air fryer oven, heating system. He's running everything in there. And he was like, wow, this is freaking crazy. Because usually they have a gas generator. And sometimes those gas generators, they smell, they stink, they're hard to kick over. But this thing right here, and then when you put the panels out, because this was just raw power coming from the charge unit. When you put the panels out there, they actually literally charge themselves as they're using power. So it's endless. Freaking amazing. Freaking absolutely amazing. That's one of the things that I couldn't, when I got the unit, I was like, man, if I plug this thing in, the regular lights that we have in the ceiling, I'm going to have to convert those to those high-end LEDs. Nope, I ain't got to do that. Hold on.
Later in this video, we're actually going to a factory.
That's unbelievable. How amazing that is. It's absolutely amazing. So you can go into a shed. You can literally walk into a shed, wiring, all your wiring, going and wiring all your wiring into a shed. You already have your studs in. You go bore your hose through each one of those studs where you're going to put an outlet for each area. Outlet has to be a certain height off the ground and so forth. Install them anywhere you want. Put your condensed light in. Wire all that in together where it's supposed to go. Hook that into the main box. I would actually watch a tutorial. I watched a couple tutorials. And a friend of mine, he's an electrician. He was showing me how to do it. Like, that's it. That's all you need. The majority of why most people won't go near this is because there's raw power pushing through this place and you can be killed doing it. You have to know what you're doing. But these systems right here, these things are freaking nightmares for an electrician because, again, not required. Now, where this place is, the power goes to the main building on the other end. I want to completely sever that off. So if I want to change up that light over there, I can't go do that myself because there's raw power running through this place. They have to literally shut the power off in the other building so they can get access to the light. With the ecosystem here, yeah, easy McCheesy. So you wire all your lights in, everything's done. Put your main breaker. I'm going to show you a video on this. It's pretty cool. But you have your main breaker where you're going to have it at. And then basically they have an adapter piece that connects into the breaker piece. It's very easy to hook up. You just take the plug, you stick it in, and that's it. You got power from a battery system running your entire place. And then if you want to, you got to charge this. So basically you put your panels outside and the panels are flexible. You have to worry about them being glass or getting shattered or getting damaged. These things are flexible and foldable. You can take them with you when you get done. The ones you usually get, you got to mount those things to your heavy, and you got to mount them to the roof. Some places they can't mount them because the roof is kind of damaged, so they have to restructure the whole roof, which is expensive, to put the plates on. And then you have to pay payments on these things, so it's an investment. Where this unit, you own everything. It's yours. So you will see your return come back to you. I freaking love that. And then that eliminates your electricity bill. That's gone. Water, next stage come up, next bill, water, gas, all that, because you need gas in order to heat. Some people have electric water heaters, but you're gonna have gas to heat the water heater. You need all that to work together. Portable water heater with the coils. They call them tankless. These are the ones that don't have tanks in them. But they have one basically that has a tank in it and it has a coil system in it. So you can take any cold water from any reservoir and push it right back into that unit and it will heat that water to the temperature you so desire, and you can actually push that through your pipes. So you can have running water. Just get a reservoir. I figured out how to put a reservoir in here of 40 gallons reservoir in here that actually collects water from the roof. One of the things I didn't think about when I was actually doing with the reservoir system, if I put this thing outside in the cold winter, it would have froze. That's why we're going to have it inside and have the pipes come outside and inside like that. But yeah, that eliminates that altogether. So now you got hot water, which is free. You have a filtration system to clean the water. You have a softener so you can shower and bathe with the water. So then what? Toilet. You know how many different versions of toilets they make with compost toilets? They even have a tankless toilet. Them things are expensive. They have a tankless one. So yeah, compost toilet they have. They use it for camping. They use it for tiny homes. They use it for RVs. They use it for just about everything. Everybody uses them. So they have that. And then on top of that, I saw a collapsible tub. That thing I freaking love. I like to take baths. Let me see. I love this right here. Collapsible bathtub. There you go. That's a collapsible bathtub they have right there. Even has a splash guard on it, so you don't have to worry about splashing water all over the place. These are the collapsible tubs. Freaking love it. I'm not getting that. No, we're not doing that. That's for kids. That's for adults. No, we're not doing that. Look, they got one here that has a laptop stand on it. You can have your laptop right there. I wouldn't have my laptop in there. I'd be scared to death to have that there. But anyway, you put your laptop up on your read. I'm bathing. I'm not going to be there that long. If I'm there that long, I'm coming out pruny. But anyway, it's a good idea. So other people do other things in their bathtub. But I thought they got this one on eBay. I'm not buying this on eBay. I'm actually going to Amazon to pick mine up. I know we're off topic. I know we're off topic. I told you, I got both of them in my head right now. This is the one I saw on Amazon I'm picking up. Nice collapsible tub. That's it. And this is a spa. Oh, it's got a spa. So basically, there's an adapter piece here you hook to a pipe or any drainage system. Now, like I said, because the floors in here, the original floors are slanted, but the main floor we're going to put in, it's not. When I lay this under the floor, this is going to come down the slant, it's going to curve, and it's going to drain right out the side of my garage. And if for those people saying, well, that's chemicals going into the earth. Yeah, I eat a lot of plant-based foods, and I use a lot of biodegradable soaps and stuff like that, things that are good for the environment. I got into all that when I was having the health issues. So I don't buy the chemical soaps. I started to realize when I was talking to a guy, a friend of mine, who basically is a real serious vegetarian, so you shouldn't use all those chemicals. You're just pushing all that stuff into your skin, and God knows what that stuff is going to do to you down through time. And after going through a very serious illness, yeah, you start thinking about stuff like that a little bit more strongly. So no, all the soaps and stuff that I buy basically are majority plant-based and are good for the environment. So no, that's not going to harm Mother Earth or God's planet, because that's what it really is. But yeah, that right there, yeah. And this thing actually collapses. So I can fold this thing up and put it in the corner. Freaking love it. I love it. Accommodates two people. So yeah, so as in, oh, I might get this one right here with the panda bear on it. Because we're going to do a little Japanese kind of style thing in here. Something really cool. I'm looking at this one with the Japanese design on it. Pretty cool, some bamboo on it. What's this one right here? Right, that one right there. So yeah, I can have a tub in here. As for saying, well, how are you going to get hot water? Again, the hot water heaters, I can install one into the bathroom. All that. I love it. I love it. So yeah, I'm cool. For now, yeah, easy to put in. Easy. All right, let me get back to here. I got work to do. I'm going off track again. I'm just fascinated by this whole tiny home. I've been watching other people, tiny home builds, and people who are converting garages and school buses and all kinds of stuff. Just been watching everybody do cool stuff. I saw one better than this. I don't know why it's not on there. It would have been a perfect one to put on here. But like I said, I would have known any of this stuff exists unless I was in this situation. So no, I'm not embarrassed about it. I've been telling everybody about it. I was like, yeah, I moved into a garage. I moved into a garage. I moved into a garage. I tell everybody about it. They were like, you got to send me pictures. You got to show me how you're putting this whole thing together. I've got to see. This is crazy. I love it. Some people sit there and say, you know what? I'm selling my house and buying a boat because I'm going to live on a boat. I just want to be to go where I want to go, my freedom. People convert those old school buses into homes because they just want to pick up and go wherever they want to go. They just want to be stuck in the same place and see the same people every day. They just want to go. I know what you're talking about. So we got the new technology. We're working on that next. Yeah, I think we'll go with this right here. I can't find that one. That one would have been a really nice one, but I don't think it's there anymore. So we're gonna take this one right here instead. Where's it at? I'll take this.
It's kind of shocking because the profile, you would all sink to the bottom or to the, wait, is there any in the top? I really like this one. What do you got there?
Taro?
Yeah, it must be yummy. Taiyaki from Japan. Is that? Hey, is this made by Keto? It looks great then. It looks exactly like the label. So why is there so much bean ice cream? What's going on? I mean, look, it's just a picture of beans. It reminds me of people eat sweet soup in Vietnam.
Yeah. They also make the porridge with the mung bean.
It's very new to me, a little strange, a little weird. Like a dog with short legs.
Cannot
It
imagine.
piques your interest. You can't imagine that's all you have in me. I like that a lot.
For me, it's a little bit too sweet.
Well, maybe that's why I like it. You can taste the starch of the green bean. Cereal still has that dry crunch. That white coating is almost like a frosting.
Yeah.
I mean, is that white chocolate? It's like a white chocolate.
So we're going to take down this area right here a little bit, move taco to the other end.
Kind of balanced and tasty. I gotta say, I'm very impressed. We're not done yet. We're actually gonna go back to the factory and try one.
We'll move taco to the other end.
Something that's not been released to the public. Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Actually,
Now, in the research,
I'm putting my, because Taco's got a new litter box coming in. He's got a self-cleaning litter box coming in. I ain't too happy about that. He's cleaning his own litter box. We'll get a kick out of it anyway. He'll get used to it. But he got a self-cleaning litter box coming in. I was looking at, because right now he uses a multi-cat, and it's just one cat, and it pretty much kills everything. But I do want to get him a more high-tech cat litter box. That I do want to get for him. We do have the air conditioning and heating system. Well, actually, the heating system I'm having here right now I like, but I do want to switch over to the ductless, because the ductless will do both, and I can run that solar power, and again, that's free energy. But I'm going to purchase a air cleaning unit. I have one here already called by Honeycomb. I've always had an air cleaning system ever since I got sick. But I like them, keeps the air nice and fresh, cleans any of the bacteria, anything, even this joker sheds, like I don't know what. And this is going to be good for to clean up all the hair, anything in the environment. So I'm going to spend some good money for this. It's going to cost me a little bit of money, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Definitely worth to clean the air and anything in the bacteria, which, you know, should definitely have one of these if you have more than one pet. Because I have one of them, and mine, this guy sheds like there's no tomorrow. I went to go open up get my khakis out to go out. My car goes to go out and take care of business, take care of the day, and everything was covered in hair. I was like, my goodness, like a German Shepherd. So come in here, I had to vacuum everything down, clean everything down in here for the Shed King over here, and turn on the Honeywell air cleaner, so I could basically clean the air up a little bit in here. But other than that, he's still going to shed regardless. So that's why I'm going to put a bigger air cleaner in here, and I'm going to basically put in my clothing in a vacuum seal bags. So under the floorboards, I want to have an area where I can cut out and I can basically store my clothing in, and that way I can put all my clothes, hoodies, jacket, everything in vacuum seal bags. Because I can pack away like 10 pair of cargos in this little tiny package, and then his hair can't get to it. It's the reason why I can't wear my peak coat. Because of him, I could never wear my peak coat. It's interesting because Taco knows what he's doing. I'll buy brand new cargos. I got brand new cargos coming in a couple of days. I'll buy brand new cargos, and they'll be fresh, and he will rub his fur right against them before I leave out the door. And I got his hair down the side of my pants like, what the freak? But if I'm in here wearing work clothes, something he's already jacked up already, he won't even touch it with a 10-foot pole. I gotta spend most of the time to get ready to leave out the door just watching him to keep him from rubbing up against me. Like he knows, like I gotta put my fur on that. But this is gonna be for the section for doing some 3D mapping application. I'm not gonna put a ton of videos, that's what I did the last time. I'm gonna put one video showing all that. So once this is all coded and finished with this new technology, which I'm spraying on, I'm going to show off what it's designed to do. But I'm going to do some testing today on a product we have on it right now. Got Halloween's coming up. Let me see. Projector mapping.
Pounds of cheese per year. That number in many parts of Asia is much, much less.
This body was made by cheese.
Cheese making is simply not a generation's old tradition.
I need to shrink this a little bit. This is way too big.
Who's planning to change all that? satisfying it is to put my hands into this hot, melty mozzarella. In today's mission, I'm heading to a location in central Vietnam, where a skilled, passionate team is hard at work.
There we go, projector mapping.
Cheese lovers' dream.
You guys, you never let people take advantage of the milk, right?
Here, we'll find out how they make fresh cheese
It's almost 8 p.m.
from scratch
The cheese making process goes overnight.
on a massive scale.
Why do you do that?
Let's find out.
Let me go and get, let me see. From here, I need to grab, let's see, the videos.
Meet Masuko and Sane. This Japanese couple is introducing food that's traditionally Italian to a Vietnamese crowd at this restaurant known as Pizza for Peas.
So you can actually make alcohol from very high products. When I was in Uzbekistan, I drank alcohol made from horse milk.
Oh, don't you even dare even try that. Bring that right back over here.
This is something I absolutely love right here. It's the only place in the world I found.
I'm trying to shift that all the way up there. I mean, I literally feel my mouth's pulling up like, no, we're not doing that. All right, let me see. Where does the sneaker come in for this on the preview? I don't want the video player to be in the way of the sneaker.
Is highly processed. But here, they've got the good stuff.
I like all the kind of cheese. You know, like this mini.
I feel like I was eating a miso.
By my side, hi, she's accompanying me on this cheesy adventure.
So we're gonna have to move it over a little bit.
This kind of cream inside.
This is our appetizer, truffle camembert, a mix and match
I want it to hit just a little bit, but not too much. I need that same green that they have here on here for the border. 'Cause that would look sick to blend in on that. All right. So what I got to do is I got to come in and I need to move this. Come over here. Move you just a little bit farther this way. We're gonna get that. All right, and then we're gonna move this. And it's behave itself right there. And then I'm gonna change my border here. So here, I'm gonna go get some new design. Let's see if we can match that color off memory. Get that border right here. Let's bring it up to around, let's say 5 is a good one. No, let's take it 7. 7 is actually pretty better. Take 7. And then I need to go in and I need to see if we can get that color just right on how he had it on that green.
It's rich, it's creamy, and then it's just the perfect infusion of truffle flavor in there. It's better than
All that from memory.
How long ago did you come to Vietnam?
We came in.
Let's see how close we got it for that one.
When you started, did you start with the
Oh no, don't do that. We switched out of that.
situation? You need
All right, cool. Let's see how close we got. I'm pretty sure. I'm feeling it has to be a little bit darker. But you know, I'm gonna go with this and see how close we came to it.
He's traveled all over the world to train his taste buds and satisfy
And while we're in here, let's change the video players. When you do your video players, this is for upload, YouTube, Vimeo, I think that's called Vimeo, wherever it's called Vimeo, Facebook, and Daily Motion, which I've never done, and Twitch. This is for gamers, and that's actually fantastic for you guys. But we're gonna go in here and we have to change out our loop. So loop we can take out because that way that loop we can add in because that way when your video's done, you're not playing somebody else's content. It's just yours and yours only. You can also do it with TikTok. Did you know that? All right. So we're going to shoot a video here, even though it has nothing to do with the paint here. We'll put a disclaimer at the bottom telling you it's not. We just need something in there. Can't figure out how to put the slideshows in there. That would be nice. So let me see. What do we have? Let's go over and let me see. I'm gonna make this on a fade too, because I want this to fade in. So let's see.
Right now, we're outside of your cheese factory, big handshake, or if you prefer a bow.
I prefer about.
I'll take this.
I can go deep enough. Let's see for respect right here. It's almost 8 p.m. and your cheese making process goes from about 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. Why do you do that?
We want to.
And this one I could bring in from the back.
Commitment to freshness is a team of 30 cheese makers.
Process in night. Then from the morning we can start to actually produce. Then we can
Yeah,
ship
it comes in
market.
from the back.
Then
This is
in the morning we can receive and start in the lunchtime.
That's insane.
aspect. That's fantastic. I like that. Okay, let's save this because we should save it. It ought to save anyway.
Right now they're making ricotta, an unripened Italian cheese.
And then we'll go in and hit the preview and see what we get.
Which is 194 degrees.
So what's the big difference between 2-day-old cheese and 2-week-old cheese?
Add salt, then whipping cream, then lime juice.
If you don't put preservative after 5 days, its texture is much softer, then taste is going to get bitter.
That mixture is cooked until it separates the clumps of milky white
So
curd.
you don't put any preservatives in.
We don't.
Then it's drained.
We want to avoid like things it's not natural.
I don't even know if your customers appreciate how fresh the cheese is, because that's really a wild commitment to freshness. Does that just come natural to you?
This is what we committed since we started in the beginning.
Oh, this thing expanded my page. It literally expanded my page. When it went up, it expanded the page. Did it expand it? No, it didn't. Okay, I was about to say it expanded my page.
That's right.
All right, let me see.
So this is avocado, ham, and ricotta cheese.
Avocado is most fresh and delicious. Try it out. Cheers.
I put something there. These stars are nice, but
So creamy, so clean.
um,
So fresh.
let's see. We're definitely top here.
That's nice.
That's the game for gaming experience right there.
I need some.
That's for movies. And this is what we do. We do some fun boxes and stuff down there. Sections for gaming, stuff like that. Do we have anything in here for a gaming background? If I want to do a gaming background.
People tend to not like heavy food as much. How can you encourage people?
Well, I'm gonna expand this for more projector mapping right here.
Ví dụ như là một người Việt Nam mà lần đầu tiếp cận
So let's put something here for the background here that will resemble a nice background.
It's the cheese Americans eat most, around 11 pounds per year on average.
It's a gateway cheese. They start with that cheese, and before they know it, they're addicted like me. Right?
Mozzarella is a type of unripened cheese, meaning it doesn't need to be aged like Parmesan. Here in this factory, they're making over 1,500 individual cheese products per day. It all starts early in the morning, when the factory receives 4 tons of milk.
Let me see, what's the other one? It's more like a, yeah, it's that one. It's more of a visual effect. So we're doing 3D mapping.
At 8 p.m.
So it pretty much almost be like, probably for this one right here. Oh, that would be perfect. Let me see. Definitely it's perfect. Okay, okay, okay. Let's preview that.
Pasteurization means bringing the milk to a precise temperature, killing the bad bacteria and keeping the good bacteria.
So maybe Roma
Oh, that's supposed to be moving. That is literally supposed to be moving.
4 degrees. They add lactic powder and rennet powder. This combination initiates the curdling process, where solids bond together leaving the liquid way behind.
Wix, this is supposed to move.
This
There we go.
mixture is sliced and diced into smaller pieces with this device known as a fungus. When it's time to drain the liquid, the weight is kept from making ricotta cheese or even beer. Meanwhile, the curd rests in cool water for another couple hours.
So we'll put 4 players in here. 4 players in here. No, we're gonna put 2 players in here. That's it. That's all we need. We're not gonna go crazy on videos. So we'll put 2 players in here. So let's go and put our base for this. Get this started. We'll drop in 2 video players. Matter of fact, before we put that in there, let's put in I'm gonna show you how to use these. I got videos already downloaded in here. I'm gonna show you some of the cool video players we have in here. Show you something pretty cool. I wonder if we can just, I'm gonna check that out right now. Where's the video players? Video players. We need the transfer video players, video master players. Video boxes. Let's show you something pretty cool.
And this creates kind of like a cheese grain.
Once it's cut to size, it's ready to eat.
Look at the way this unraveled. Oh my lord. That is
You gotta drag and drop videos for these.
Oh, it's so good. Delicious, rich mozzarella, not too salty, very clean, obviously fresh. Nice. We're getting down to cheesy business over here. We're balling up this mozzarella.
Alright, I've seen it right there. I'm gonna do something.
It's not gonna do it. Ready? This gentleman is stretching out the cheese. It gets rotated, rotated, rotated. And then you just kind of squeeze
These are the transplant videos. Ugh.
This shows up on the pizzas. It's fine, right? Mochi. Well, that looks like mochi. Should I put it?
That's new. Well, some of these are new.
Oh, it's still warm. It's like a giant marshmallow.
These are the ones I got on the Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh, they got the sun. Where did they get the sun? That's new. I didn't see that in the last one. Oh, we got to update the Sugar Plum Fairy page. We have some stuff on there.
And already it's just this beautiful, melty, stretchy mozzarella. It's glorious. I think I just ate like 500 calories.
Now it's early morning, and the large shipment of mozzarella is ready to be delivered immediately to the restaurants.
Oh, we should use that for the ticket display. Oh, I gotta spend more time in here looking at stuff. These are the butterflies we use for the Chicken Plum Fairy.
Flavor of the cheese, and then just the flavor coming from basil, from the oil, salt, and pepper. I love it.
And I think the taste make you like feel better for your main course, right?
Oh, look at this right here. The water ripple. That is freaking cool. And there's our spaceman.
The pizza. Here, the menu ranges from the familiar
This looks glorious.
to Japanese-inspired creations you have never seen before.
Here, the 5-cheese pizza, all cheeses that they make here in their factory. They also put blue cheese, but it's blended.
Yeah.
Everything is made from scratch with absolute precision. The dough is kneaded, then spread out until it reaches 11 inches. They add what they call milky sauce, then mozzarella, camembert, cream cheese, collegian, parmesan, and a hit of olive oil. It bakes for exactly 80 seconds in a brick.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back, starting at $13.99.
Wow, this is pretty cool. They did some upgrades on here. They definitely did some upgrades.
Honey on the side.
You have never had blue cheese.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
Do it for the beginner like
All right, cool with all this. I like this. There's some new stuff in here. Pretty cool.
Alright, try it out.
Fox in here.
You're making a lot of sound.
All right, let's go back to the video players. Let's see. We got upload risers. What are those right there? This is the reason why I go in and I do my my dummy a blank page so I can test all this stuff out. There is so much stuff. Look at that sun in here. I wonder if I got the sun on mine. On for the flowers, for the whatchamacallit. Oh, I don't have these right here. These I don't have. And just some upgrading on the Sugar Plum Fairy page.
Oh, that's why you're so thin. Here, one of the most unique pizzas they serve here. This is a sashimi pizza.
Oh, look at the cassette player. That is hot. All right, let me go back. Let me come back for a minute. I'm always curious how these things work. I got a drag and drop a video there.
It doesn't get you high.
I don't want to mess with that right now. I'll do it on the dummy page because I'm going to mess around with this right here. We're doing it on the dummy page. You can drag and drop videos here. So they in the back. I was always curious how this worked. I never had any videos downloaded to my account, and I got videos downloaded to my account. So I'm going to set me up a blank page and play around in there. We just spent a day and just messed around with stuff. See what we could do. All right, so yeah, they got Spotify. They got everything on here. Everything you could possibly think of, from music player, video players, blah 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 blah. It is on here.
And it stands in stark contrast to more mediocre processed cheeses. But I'll let you in on the secret.
Single players. Right here.
What's that?
Burrata is a fresh cream inside
Look
of
at that.
mozzarella.
Similar to what we saw before. He's doing the same thing.
What are you doing? Very cool.
And then that ball comes over here.
Where is
All above the ball, like they're making a little clay bowl. Then they dip it into this cream or liquid cheese or what's that?
Fresh cream.
At first, they flatten and stretch the mozzarella cheese to create a stringy texture. Then shred it. Mix it with whipping cream. That becomes the filling.
like some knockout. They kind of crimp it together on top. You know knockout?
No, I don't.
No. The best part is they tie it shut using more cheese, so everything is edible. The experience of eating burrata compared to mozzarella, how is it different?
It's more gorgeous. Dynamic. Mild.
Let me see.
Now back from the factory.
I never had the pizza with
Flip that. Let's go to this one right here and let's do this one.
Layer of arugula leaves.
You want chili sauce right now, so okay.
Generous portions of Parma ham, cherry tomatoes,
You're actually supposed to be cutting the cheese.
and finally, the burrata.
We're getting closer to that. So when we look inside, it is interesting. It's like a cheese shell covered with more creamy cheese. Let's try it. Oishi. The arugula is kind of fragrant and light with some nice salty ham, and the cheese itself is just really
This is
light.
one I already did already, so I'm just say I already have it saved, the color saved.
The cheese it does have is super fresh, super clean.
So, no. You gotta go here. Here instead.
To most
And
Americans.
hit the design.
These days, it tops Swellitor is injected into nearly everything.
You know, Vietnam is not a
Nope.
country that's known for its local cheese.
7.
Did that freak you out? Did
There
you
you
know
go.
that when you started a pizza restaurant here?
The trend in Asia was slow to emerge.
So first 2 years maybe almost 100% foreigners. But now it's 85%. It's local Vietnamese.
Now, with more local factories and suppliers flooding the market, it's safe to say the cheese trend is chugging along and gaining speed.
For me, so far, this has been a lot of teasing, I think. Oh no!
Around the world, people love their condiments.
It's got like a sharp tang to it.
Americans alone eat over 70 pounds of ketchup per year. That's a lot. When it comes to topping food with salty sauces, Asia is no different.
It's just like a sauce basket.
But here, ketchup takes a
I wonder if that guy's still doing videos. This is a guy coming called A Cup of Linux.
For today's mission, we're exploring the
I wonder
world
if he's
of
still doing
chili
videos.
sauce, how it's made,
Now that seems like a fun job. This lady has a rake.
and how street food magicians
That's one thing I am doing. When I basically build my other piece, I'm definitely loading Linux on it. It's more stable.
we're getting a rare look
Windows just be doing too much. Windows will come in there and give me an automatic update, change stuff around, and then my passwords and everything get locked out of my accounts and stuff. Like, what the freak just went on in here?
So how do they do it?
Let me
Let's find out.
see.
Our destination for today's
You can run Steam off Linux.
If you're a fan of spice like me, if you're a chili fanatic, then you'll love this place.
This is the very beginning of the chili sauce making process. I'll tell you. Oh, it's hard to tell anybody apart.
Joining me today, another YouTuber for the channel on the route.
Now, what's great about being on the assembly line is by the time they get to us, they've done all the work.
What you're seeing now is the result of more than 35 years.
Wait,
of
did he just say what I thought he just said?
decades of engineering poured into designing the most efficient sauce-making machine on. Piece of me. If you're a chili fanatic, then you'll love this place.
This is the very beginning of the chili sauce making process. I'll tell you. Oh, it's hard to tell anybody apart.
Joining me today.
Oh, he did say that. Wow. How the freak did he get away with that? PR should have been all over him on that. I don't know. Maybe I'm hearing things wrong, but it sounded the way it sounded like to me. So basically, I'm watching this video called Mike T. Something that basically this guy does reviews on different foods all over the world, and it really sounded like he said that. I'm not gonna repeat that. It was just crazy what he just said. Absolutely crazy. Let me go over here. I need to change it. Do we change this out? This is changed already. I'm gonna put down projector mapping demonstrations. Projector. Oh, we're missing the P on that side. Actually, we're missing a lot. What am I? Go back and fix that. Like I said, these are long videos, so you know they take some time because again, I'm documenting everything that I do. I always document everything I do because I never know when I have to come back in and get some ideas on something that I'm working on. Projector, and it didn't even change over to my font either. Projector So if you got other things to do, I would advise you just go do them. You know, I'm going to be here. Video's going to be here because I know people got stuff to do in the day. All right, demos. Let's get this to our font that we need. And let's get this shrunk a little bit. So it's a little bit more neater. Let's get this over here to center. And there we are. That looks real nice. I like that. And then I'm going to, let me see. My video players, I think I'm going to do something where I can get them to. Oh, the spin. I wonder if I can reverse that spin. I can clockwise it. Alright, that's perfect. So I have it at 2.3. 2.3. 2.3. These are at 2.3. Two point three. And clockwise. Perfect. Didn't give me what I wanted. Oh, here it is right there. A little bit more. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go save this. So that's completed and done. So we've got 2 sections done. I'll do the gaming later on today. What time we have already? Let me see. Oh, it's already 4 something. All right. So this is done right here. And then publish that again. All right, fantastic. All right, I'm done from here. Much has to be done. Like I said, that's the title for the new technology. But that's going to be most likely for 2024. That's going to be for something completely different. We're working on physical screen for that.
The channel on the right.
Now, what's great about being on the assembly line, by the time they get to
This is the all-new Ergo Smart Base from Tempur-Pedic, and it responds to snoring, so you don't have to control. So no more nudging your partner, no more hiding under your pillow, or sleeping on the other side of the house. Because the Tempur Ergo Smart Base actually detects.
I think I'm gonna do one for here too.
Automatically adjusts.
Just get it done.
So you can keep sleeping undisturbed all night, every night. There's nothing like Tempur-Pedic sleep.
Might cause somebody to have a seizure on my channel. I'm definitely gonna go with this right here. Where is it? Just saw it a few minutes ago. Here we go. All right, today, just asked and requested for that. We go back in and do it again, do we not? I already just requested that. Where is it? All right, that Wix figures out what Wix is trying to do. Oh. I should have been there by now. I haven't loaded it in yet. All right. I don't know what's going on with Wix. Is it optional? We can't get that. Can we get that? There we go. Fight with that a bit. I got you. You're nice. Come on now. It's not do dumb stuff. Switch things around. Let me see. And I thought I had some fun with this technology we have, so I'm gonna go on eBay and buy me some projectors. Cheap projectors, not expensive machines. Something everybody can afford at the end of the day. And we're gonna load those projectors up, hit our screens with it. When we get done with them, we'll put them on storage. I might take me another storage unit. I'm buying a lot of projectors. This is to show at the end of the day you don't have to spend all this money. We're gonna do some unboxings on some cheap projectors. I'm gonna have a day where I'm gonna spend only projectors only $50, a day only $100, stuff like that. Next level gaming. That's what we're going to be doing. Let me get the pre-save on this. Make sure we get this saved. I like it. All right, so I'm gonna come out of this, and we'll go publish. All that's finished, and that's done. Right now, we still gotta put the video players in there, some summary, stuff like that. We already have a specification sheet, all that put in there, so pretty much, yeah, we're good. I bet just asking me, like, are you there? Oh, it's changed over to another one. This is my new email for the other place I'm actually working on. Ah, man. Did I write all this down? Oh, I did write it down. Oh, yeah, thank you. Let me see. Look, trolls automatically see password pages popping up. You guys coming right away, don't you? Like, oh, what he's putting in? Took a figure out how to get into his account, cause trouble. Get out of here. Get a life. Get a freaking life. You know who you are, y'all pop in. Look, my live streams don't take off until after the camera shuts off. And then my videos, the live streams come on. If you're a troll and you're in my channel, you don't support my products in any way whatsoever, I'm in here working, and you're in here watching, doing nothing with your life, that tells you how sad you are. It is. You're in here just for the sake of carrying on. If you're in anybody's room, not just me, anybody's room, and they're in there doing tutorials or whatever, and they're working, and you're just in there just trolling for the sake of trolling because you have nothing better to do, you have no life. You have clearly showed that because you're in that room. You know, the thing about your trolls at the end of the day, that you have to become real with yourselves. 100% real with yourselves. If I'm there watching a tutorial video, and I'm watching a man raise a barn, and I'm in there just trolling for the sake of just trolling, I can be doing something with that time that can be productive, instead of trolling someone who's doing something positive. And that clearly shows at the end of the day, if you really want to get real with yourself, you have just wasted time that you will never get back doing something stupid. You do know that you don't get that time back, right? The time you spend bitter and upset and hating on somebody else's video, it's time you could have been doing something productive. That 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever, you're not getting that back ever. That's time you wasted off your life. Kind of hits hard, doesn't it? Now, some people sit there and say, well, you know, you go in and you do videos about people doing dumb stuff. I do. It's not time wasted. Because those videos do something. They help people along the way that are going out and looking for screen paint products to buy, and they go research those videos. Now, when they slander me at the end of the day and say I'm all these things, don't you think people go in and do the research and find out that Mr. Bird's websites are better? Mr. Bird has more knowledgeable information. I know what I'm talking about when I'm on camera. I've done far more tests than everybody else. They see that. All you do is push business my way. When you put stuff on your website and you say, hey, his website's a scam, guess where they're going to go to? They're going to go to my website. And they're going to look at the comparison of my site versus yours and go, oh, this guy knows what he's talking about. This other guy's just jealous. That's pretty much what you're doing. You're driving my numbers up. So people will do research. They're not going to believe in what you just say. I could read something in Amazon where somebody may give a bad review about a product. And if it has I bought products that basically a lot of people put bad reviews on, and I got over here to work perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But, as I'm saying, if it didn't test right and it didn't work right and they were correct, it was going back. When people can see, if you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. So, keep in mind, time outing you, it's not wasted time. It helps people at the end of the day that I don't want to see fall into those pitfalls on buying a product like the fellow with that 3500 lumen projector ended up with a washed out screen. If that was our technology in there, he could have stuck that thing outside. On a much cheaper projector at that too. So, nah. I'm gonna go back to this later. This is my page for my simple life. So when you tell people about, go research me, please do. And while you're at it, try to see if you can match my demonstrations to anybody else, and I guarantee you won't. That's why we get it all the time. When people come back and say, "Man, we looked through your stuff, and nobody doing anything like the way you're doing it." Mm-mm. Go look on YouTube and see how many screens can filter sunlight right now. See how many screens can do it. We're the only ones that got it. So, yeah, it doesn't hurt. That's what's good. Taco. Taco. But that's not wasted time for me because I need to help people out that are buying for the first time so they don't get ripped off. But you guys just come into my room for the sake of just hating because you can't make anything better. And then you come on YouTube and you say, hey, we can make the same stuff with no test backing anything that we have done. Let alone your own stuff is not even tested. How are you worrying about making somebody else's stuff when you don't even have your own stuff as tested? That's funny. That's why we continue to make sales, continue to rise in rank because our stuff is backed. But if you're in there and you haven't done anything productive at all, period, this stuff still looks the same way it does, as in products wash it out, products matching house paint, all kinds of stuff you know you should not be doing. If you got caught in and you haven't corrected any of that, and you're in my channel carrying on, you don't have a life at all. That's time you could have spent testing. All right, I'm done here. I'm gonna go into my research. Start checking out some more people that are doing some pretty cool stuff. People turn a garage into a loft. This is what it used to look like. That's what it looks like now. Isn't that beautiful? Got the garage door open, all that beautiful light pushing in. My screen's gonna kill it in here. It's gonna kill it. So this is gonna be fantastic because I meet a lot of people who have garages, especially on the forum sites I'm on now. People have that garage life. And I'm telling them installing this insane projection screen. So when you get this finished, you let us know. Because we're gonna want it set up in our place. Yeah, I'm gonna make good money off this place. I also got a screen coming up designed for tiny living. A big screen, but a small screen. Because this whole tiny living craze, I'm definitely gonna get on board with this. That is pretty nice. I like that. Got their exercise bike right there. Deep refrigerator right there. Very nice. Look at that. Oh, they got the same kind of what I have here. My roof is the same way. So if I did my beams in all black, and I'm doing the roof itself inside, I'm doing it with a deep cherry oak. I got to get my paint spray and I got to go buy my stuff to get that done. Matter of fact, I need to get that done before I start doing the drywall and the floors. Oh, these are different ones. Is it the same one? I don't know. It's the same one. Wow, look at that. Now, my garage door, we were asking, is it manual or mine's automatic? I have an automatic door. I got the little button that goes, doop, and it opens up and come back in, doop, put it back down. Yeah, mine's automatic. That is nice. That beautiful sunlight pushing in. That is gorgeous. I can't wait to get mine done. Finally, by November, all my stuff will be just about all my stuff will be installed in. But I definitely got to spray out. the roof because I want that cherry oak look to it. Definitely got to get that done. Yeah, get that finished, get that done. And then after that, I can basically finish the rest of the soundproofing. Sorry about the talk, that's me bumping it. The rest of the soundproofing and the gotta silver this place up, the heat shield it. And then when that's finished, I can start dropping my drywall in. And then we'll raise the floor. And before we raise the floor, I gotta attach all the plumbing and all that stuff I want to put in here to drain the water out and everything. Let's see, your garage. Our garage is a little bigger than theirs. Is it? I don't know, not that big. Could be the same size. Yeah, because I know they have enough room to put a sofa here. And I can put my kitchen area back here. My kitchen area is right here. It'll be right there. And I have a wall here. I have a door right there. It might be a little bigger than them. So nice, very nice. Oh, they got a hybrid. They got a hybrid charging car. That's the docking station for charging your car. You have office right over here. Oh, nice. All right, people, I'll let you go. I'm going to be on this for a while. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.